Hey, YouTube Rando here. So we got some new finds this week. This is the second time I've shot this video, so bear with me if I kind of sound annoyed. We'll get into that in just a minute. We did pick up some good stuff. We got some stuff for food storage. We got some stuff for the bug out bag, some stuff for the prepper shelf. So we'll show you what we got for food storage first. We picked these up. This is a pound of ham, cooked ham. Now granted, it may be some kind of Frankenstein ham, I'm not sure. It's probably not a solid piece of ham or something, you know, it may be pressed together to make a ham, I don't know. I haven't ever eaten it before, but we were looking for canned meats. These are regularly like $3. We picked these up for $1.50, we got 10 of them, so I thought that was a great deal. Where was it? It was Dollar General. I was about to say Family Dollar, but it was at the Dollar General, so I don't know if they were on sale, you know, whatever. I thought they were fixing to go expired, and maybe that's why they were on sale, but if you can see that, it's good till 2019, so great prep right there, something that's going to last a really long time. Move that back so I can get to everything else. What's next? Okay. This right here, I don't know if it's going to go in the bug out bag. It's not heavy, but it is kind of bulky, and I'm pressed for space in my bug out bag right now. So, but what it is it's a Magellan Outdoors water bucket. It'd be great for like washing your dishes, washing up, just carrying water back to your campsite or whatever. And it looks to be right around a gallon of, you know, it'll hold a gallon of water. Of course, that would be flat, so it's that long. We'll be reviewing this. We're going to test it a little bit, and then we're going to be reviewing it over on Texas Gear Reviews. Now, I got this on trade with another item that I'm showing in just a minute. Actually, I'll show it now. I mentioned the other day when I did my video on the fire starter kit we were building for the new bug out bag. I needed a new Ferro Rod. I had lost mine. I had to light my fire. I couldn't find it. So I picked this one up with that on trade, and I traded a no, that wasn't in it. That was with another trade. So for this, I traded a zombie Acheron knife and a 5-in-1 Coghlan's tool. So they evened out to about the same price of what I would pay for this. So mine were slightly used. This one is slightly used. We're going to do a review on this over here as well as Texas Gear Reviews, just because I think a Ferro Rod's a good thing to have in your bug out bag, and you know, it's a good prep. I don't like the striker on this thing, I'll say that, but the Ferro Rod's great. It, you know, when you throw sparks, they actually bounce around a little bit, and that's how you can always tell when a Ferro Rod's pretty good and has a high levels of magnesium in it. So most of you probably know from seeing my videos, I don't carry a compass in my pack. I just never really learned how to use one. I have a button compass that, you know, can give me a general direction, but nothing really good, and this isn't great or anything, but it is a lens-added compass, and we compared it to a high dollar compass that my buddy has, and it's fairly accurate. I know how to use one, but I don't know how to use it with a map, so I've got some learning to do. He's going to teach me some stuff with it. $3 eBay, you can't beat that, right? It took about 6 weeks to get because it did come from China, but you know, for $3, even if it got lost in the mail, which I'd have got refunded through PayPal, but even if it did and I didn't, I was only out $3. I wasn't going to cry about it. I do an overview on this one over on Texas Gear Review. I've already done it. It's already uploaded, so if you want to check that out, go over there and check that out. Let's see. Oh, this was a great deal. They're not super powerful, but I picked up 2 sets of binoculars for $10 at Academy. They were on sale. They're regularly, I think, $19.99 for the set. They were selling them together, or maybe just the bottom ones were $19.99, I think, and these were like $9.99. anyways, I got them on sale for $10 for both of them in a package deal. And I've tested them out. They're 5x30 is really not that good, and 3x18 certainly isn't. You're not gonna, reach out super far with them, but it'll give you a little bit of sight. And these are gonna go in my bug out bag because they're really small. It's actually a lot smaller than the box. And then these will just go on the shelf and maybe in the camp pack, because when we go nature hikes or something like that, I like to do a little bird watching, stuff like that. I love nature, so. Oh, what else? Okay, so I'll show this last. I thought this was going to be my best find. New camera for the channel, folks. Did a video on it. I'm going to be uploading that soon. There's a reason I'm not using it, and it is just a complete piece of crap. It's supposed to be 720p HD. If I was to hold anything up this close to this camera, it would just look like a big blur. And don't get me wrong, where it says megapixels on there isn't great with the Nikon, but at least you can read video, right? Well, you can barely read it if you were shooting it with this. Audio is great. It uses Samsung technology, Samsung software, a similar casing to the Samsung, so I kind of figured, it would be okay, and hopefully they had the audio worked out on it, and I got it. Audio's great. Video's just complete crap. No quality whatsoever, so mark it up to a loss. I paid like $40 for it on Amazon from China. When you get it and you open the directions and they're all in Chinese writing, something's wrong. So there you go. I'm gonna do a video on that and show the comparison between this camera and that camera. So this is probably the best find I picked up. Again, got this on trade. I traded a buck Bantam for this plus the water bucket. I got a good deal. He got a good deal because it's not a cheap Walmart buck Bantam. It's actually one that came from Cabela's, so it's a little better. And if you don't think there's a difference in knives from Walmart than anywhere else, then just go buy like a Kershaw, and then go buy that same, or a SOG, and then go buy that same one at Cabela's and just do a comparison. You'll see what I'm talking about. Next find, it's the Radio Shack hand crank radio / flashlight, USB charger. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got AM, FM, weather band. It's got weather band alerts, so you can be listening to the radio, and if something's happening major, it'll alert you of that when you're listening to the radio. It's got a external antenna here. I really like this thing. I think it's cool. It's too big for the bug out bag, but it's definitely the right size for my desk. And if something happens, it's right there in reach. So, we lose power, I can grab this and see what the heck's going on. Don't have to plug in, to the grid anywhere. I really like that. I've been looking for one. I've been looking at the Red Cross ones, and they're just really expensive. And this one was practically brand new. It's a month old, barely used. And he bought it for his bug out bag, thinking it was smaller, I think. And then he got it and realized how big it was, and he didn't put it in his bug out bag, so I ended up with it. I like it. He's going to get a different one. He got a good knife out the deal. I got a good little radio set up and a good little water bucket out the deal, and then he got another knife off of me. He needed a neck knife, and he liked the Zombie Acheron. I don't, so I'm going to stick with my Smith & Wesson neck knife, and I gave him the Zombie Acheron plus a 5-in-1 tool for that Bear Grylls fire starter. So really good finds this week. I think we got good deals out of it. I got rid of some stuff that I don't use, and a friend of mine got some stuff that he will use, and then vice versa. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.